Hello, my name is Blake Goforth, and I'm the Shawnee Community College Career Services Coordinator. And I want to show you our new tool, Career Coach. First, we'll start at the Shawnee Community College homepage at shawneecc.edu. So you'll log on to there and scroll down to the Career Services page and click the View button. Once on the Career Services page, you'll see that it's the top left box, and you'll simply click Access Career Coach. There are three main career information tabs: a resume builder tab, a work opportunities tab, and then an SCC Career Services link back to our Career Services page. So first, we're going to look at the assessment. Career Coach offers 3 assessments: a 6, 30, and a 60 question assessment. You can take one or all of them. In order to maintain your results, it's important, and also to save your resumes, it's important that you go up to the sign up and go down and click sign up. All you need is your first name, last name, whatever email address you prefer and check, and then whatever password you want. If you could put your current schooling, that would be great as well. And then click the I acknowledge that I've read this policy, and then create your profile and you're ready to go. But for the sake of this, I'm not going to keep the results. For the assessment, I'm going to go ahead and just show you the 6 question assessment for time. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to just pick random things. And what will happen is it'll pick your top 3 traits. So artistic, investigative, and social, or mine, from that random assessment test. And I can read through and see what all those mean. Help better understand where I'm coming from. And then what it's going to do is it's going to give me a percentage match in different degree clusters or areas. And I can go down, and I can go down all the way, and it'll be in descending order. So we'll start with the highest and we'll descend down to the lowest. So I have a 1% match with transportation, distribution, and logistics. But my highest is 100% education and training. Now I can detail in, and it says I have 100% match with teaching and training. But I have a 71% match with health science, and within that, some more things. So we can detail in a little bit further and look at different careers within each of these categories. Okay, so we can see that there's not just a handful, but there are quite a few different careers within these. So let's say I'm interested in being a nurse practitioner. We can see there's a little bit of data here. I've got to, and I can, if I'm signed in, I can save it and click it and save it. I can click on nurse practitioner. And so what it's going to do is it's going to show me some stats on the overview tab. This is the first tab we'll see: a median salary, annual job openings, and then with the available programs here at Shawnee Community College. Now, the associated degree in nursing is not the only degree that you would need to become a nurse practitioner, but it's the highest degree that we have here. So it'd be, LPN, and then the associate degree in nursing, RN, and then you could transfer on and get your BSN, and then go back to school to get your nurse practitioner degree. Now, it's important that we look when these numbers here are being brought by the service region that we are searching. Right now we have it set on the default, which is a 100-mile radius around Ullen. Okay, that's our Shawnee CC service area. So if we wanted to look at Southern Illinois, we could look at those specific counties, and then that changes the median salary and the annual job openings. Or if we wanted to look at Southeast Missouri, we could do the same thing. So you can see where more money is able to be made and where the annual job openings are higher with this. Okay, We'll put it back on the SEC service area for the time being. And again, you can save that program and all this. Again, if you're signed in and logged in, once you sign up, then you would just go to log in and put your information in there, your email and password. And that's to keep all of this for you. That way you'll have your results for assessments, anything that you've saved, and the whatnot. So that's how we can do assessment. That's what that does. It gets us to different careers that are assessment, whether the 6, 30, or 60, it thinks that we would enjoy or have interest in. Now we can go to, again, the overview, which is the default page here. We can look at about, and this is again still nurse practitioners, daily tasks. There's some daily tasks that they would have, national education attainment. And again, you would see here that it's pretty pertinent that you have a master's degree or doctoral or higher. Hard skills that would be needed, soft skills that would be needed. And again, you can detail to show more on each of these. So it gets you some good statistics about if you're interested in that, or if you think you might be, you can read up on that. The next tab is wages. So we can see in general the statistics on that region and what percentile you would be at if you're making such and such a salary per year. Again, you can change that within, and if we do that, then that would change the statistics as well. Next is employment. So you can see the statistics of employment and the job postings, and then who posts the most in the different places that do for job openings. You can see the employment projection for this job into the future, and top posted job titles for positions like this. If you're interested in that career, those are kind of the keywords that you would want to be looking for job titles. And that's the employment tab. If we look at similar careers, again, this would take us back to some other careers within that same cluster, or they're similar. So if we wanted to look at something that was maybe, needed a little bit less education, or if it was similar but not exactly the same, we could do that here. And again, find the same tab information about all of these different ones, and then we could, customize the region we wanted to look at and compare. So live job postings for nurse practitioner. We can see these are pulled off of the internet. And again, this is with our 100-mile radius on. So this program checks these job postings once a month to see if they're still active. And after that month, it'll take them off if they're not. But if it is, if I click on this, especially if I have a resume in the system, I can apply directly from this link. But sometimes there will be links that you will click and it'll say this job posting has passed. Then after that month period of time, each month they check and they will take those down. But it's really handy. You can see it again. You can change this region and that will show you different job openings within whatever region you're searching for. So that's the assessment aspect of it. I'm sorry, that's the career aspect of it. We can also get to careers directly instead of going to the assessment. Now you'll notice I still have a percentage match here, but we're going to look at the careers tab. And so I can click the careers tab and it will bring up each individual career cluster or grouping. Now, again, because of the fact that I have taken an assessment, it is putting percentage match here for me. That doesn't have to matter. If I'm just wanting to look up information, I can go all the way down to the 1. And I can see different jobs and find again the different information. There's the same exact thing that we've already looked at through the assessment. So anything I'm interested in, I can do. Again, if we want to look at agriculture, food, and natural resources, it was only a 16% match, but that's fine. Agribusiness, 47% match because of the assessment that I previously took, but that's okay. I can look at different careers within that, buyers and purchasing agents, farm products. If I click on that, and again, you can see that it links to Shawnee Community College's certificates and degrees that go towards that. Again, the region, you can see the overview, the median salary, annual job openings. I can change those if I'm just looking at Southern Illinois, or if I'm wanting to look at Southeast Missouri. So I can get to the same place for the assessments. It just kind of helps and gives me this is what we think you'd be interested in. This was from our questions. This is what it looks like you're interested in. Or I can just go straight to careers and look up the careers that I want to look up and find the information about. Again, we can still, the default is the overview. We can still look at the about page, with all the information in there. We can still look at the wages page. And again, this is for each individual region. So if I want to do the whole 100-mile radius, I would go back and click down there. The employment, you can do again similar careers, and then again live job postings. So we can get to the same place from assessment, career, as well as the programs. But the programs tab we're going to look at starts with looking at the programs that Shawnee Community College has, and then shows you what kind of jobs and careers you can get through that. So if we looked at allied health and we looked at the associate degree in nursing, these would be different careers that we could do within that. So acute nurse, acute care nurse. And again, we see the median salary from the overview is $64,474. That would be again linked to our associate degree in nursing, which we came through that program, 969 job openings. And again, we can change this search area if we want to look at Southwest Indiana. We can see how much they make and how many job openings they have. We can do about, again, and see the different tasks, all the information, the wages, employment, similar careers, and live job postings. So if we want to again check Southern Illinois, there are none for Southern Illinois. You can check Southeast Missouri, South Central Illinois, do the whole, and there are currently none available at the moment. So again, it gives all of the information for overview, the about, wages, employment, similar careers, and live job postings, which again, you can still save, but at the assessment, the careers, and the programs all get you to the same information, which is this information and these tabs. It's just whether you take the assessment first, and that pops up different things with that percentage that we looked at, whether you look at careers and just search through careers that you're interested in, or whether you start from the program here at Shawnee Community College and see, okay, here's the program that I'm interested in. What can I do with that? And what kind of jobs are out there for me to get with this degree, or this degree would be a stepping stone to get to that career. I want to now take a time to look at the resume builder aspect of Career Coach. This is really awesome, and it's really simple. It makes writing a resume very easy, and most of the aspect of it is like fill in the blank and drop down or click to add. So it's really handy. So we're going to go ahead and click on the resume builder. I will go ahead and log in, and I have made a resume before, so you can kind of see what it's taken. But basically what I need to do is simply, it has contact information. So I'll come down here to edit, and I simply just put in my name, my email address. Again, you just fill these boxes out, city, state, zip, and then a phone number, which is my office phone number here. And you just save and close, and then you have that information. Next, work experience, and you see I've put in some random things, but I'll give an example. So we're going to remove that last one and I'll put that back in. So select past jobs. So let's say that I worked at the city pool as a lifeguard. So I'm going to type in lifeguard. Okay. So I click that. Now, again, I didn't do ski patrol and I did other recreational stuff. So I'm going to delete that. Just going to put lifeguard. Now, what we have over here, employer, let me just say, and you see I've typed in before, we're going to put city pool. And I can do Anna, I can do Jonesboro City Pool. You can get one in Jonesboro. Let's say I worked there from June 2012 to August 2012. Or if you're still working there, you can click I currently work there. But if you look over here to the right, there'll be different selected work tasks that I might have done. So I need to read through these. Rescue distressed persons using techniques and equipment. Yes, I was trained to do that. Patrol or monitor recreational areas such as trail slopes, swimming. No, I did the swimming area, but that's in general, that's not really what I did. Contact emergency medical personnel in case of serious injury. Yes, we did have occasion when we did that. Examine injured persons, administer first aid or CPR if necessary, using training and medical supplies. Yes, we did that. Maintain pool water with chemicals. We did that. Complete and maintain records of weather, beach kit. No, I didn't really do that. Inspect recreational facilities for cleanliness. Yeah, we did that. And so all these are adding down here to these saved tasks that will show up. Now, I can also say, a private spell that, eh? Swim lessons. I can add that as a custom. Made bank deposits. So again, I can tailor it to do whatever I need. If there's none of these, then I can just put exactly what I did in there. But a lot of these should, or at least part of them should have to do with what you were doing, because it's pulling different things that you probably had or did as a task or responsibility in that job. So I have all these different things. So I'm going to save and close. I could add another past job, but I'm going to save and close. So again, you can see I've done this a few times, but there's all our stuff. Lifeguard, city pool, from the dates, Jonesville, Illinois. This is some of the stuff that I did. If I want to add more work experience, I can do that. If I want to remove it, I just move it. If I want to edit it, I can edit it. Same with, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to add educational history. So select your degree. You see it's a lot of, you can drop down and fill in the blank. So it's kind of like making a profile for a social media page or something like that. It's very, very easy. So I'm going to do education. Just going to make this up, give myself let's give myself 4.0. Why not? City and state, Illinois. And school, Shawnee Community College. And let's say that I went from August of 2020 to May of 2022. Save. And so you can see all the history, and then there we are. Associate's degree in education, Shawnee Community College. There's the date, Illinois, GPA 4.0. And then we could add more. The skills. So again, this is based off some of the other things. I can edit this, or I can, lease laptops. If I worked in the library, no, online databases, I don't like to work in libraries, student services, everything like that. I can add skills. So I can do our custom skills, customer service, desk. Do things like college tour. You can search for jobs. You can do relevant skills. You can do by your work. So again, mowing, did a lot of that when I worked at the grounds crew, barista, handling cash, whatever. Again, so depending on what kind of job, if it's customer service, definitely want to put that in there. If it's dealing with money, if I'm trying to get a job at a bank, cash handling, using a cash register, different skills I want to highlight for different jobs. And that's where those, being able to hold up to 6 comes in really handy. So I save and close that. We're going to add that to my resume. And then again, if you have a professional link, if you have a design portfolio, if you have your own personal website, if you have Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn page, or, again, photography portfolio of your work, or videography photo collage of your work, if you're an artist, or if you're, in business, or if you're in public relations and you have pitch books and you want to showcase that, then you can just simply copy your URL in there and give it a title, and it will pop up on your resume for your future employers to look at. So I'm going to bypass that because I don't want to put anything on there right now. But so it looks like we're basically done. So we're going to go up here to resume options, download my resume. So we'll pull it up in Word. And so you see, and a lot of times, we want this to be, one page. So, some of these things we might, we might delete some of these things if they're not pertinent to what we are applying for. Because a lot of times they do want you to have a 1 page. So some of that may be beneficial, some of it may not. And you can kind of rearrange it, but this is the beauty of it, is that it spits out this really clean, nice looking resume, and it doesn't take you very long at all to make it. Again, it's mostly drop downs and entering in the box. So let's say I want to add those instead of the commas. I want to distinguish. So I'm going to edit and just go through and edit. Let's say I want to change the font. I want to change the size. So I can do a lot of different things as I edit it. So again, this is a really good way to get a real clean resume in 5 to 10 minutes, really. And then you can go through and then you can kind of customize it in Word, and you can go through, and if you want to, change things or underline things, you can do that. Again, you want to make sure that it's consistent throughout, but if you want to change things or do things of that nature, if you want your education to come first, you can copy and paste, and you can move it up in front of your work experience, or if you vice versa. So you see, there you go. You can do a lot of different things, and I can continue to play with this and design and have fun with it and make it more reflective of myself. But again, for 5 or 10 minutes of inputting in boxes and drop down menus, it really helps, and you can have a really clean looking resume in no time at all. So you could save it, and you could have that on file. And then for jobs on the work opportunities, you already have that, and you can just upload it there. Or, when you're looking at careers, you can do it the live job postings. If it redirects you to, a website, and you can go ahead and upload that there. So you can do a lot of stuff within Career Coach, and it's just very handy. So hopefully you'll utilize that soon, and it can be as easy as I've showed you. The last thing I want to show you, let's take a look at this work opportunities. And so what this is this is our online job posting board. So different businesses and places have sent in their job postings. So anybody that wants to can sign up and use this via student, community member, alumni, anyone. It's free for everyone. You just need to, again, sign up or sign in. Come up here, sign in, click the sign in button, first, last name, the email that you check, whatever email that you want that to be, and then your password that you remember. But any of these local or more local places have created employer accounts, again, which is just the same thing on here. You just go and click that, and they'll sign in as an employer, and then they can post jobs. So again, this is our kind of our local online job board. So you can scroll through and see different things for community members, see part-time there, and different things like that. So that's a really cool opportunity as well. And then again, this SEC brings us back to our career services, where we have additional assessments, different types of those, different resume help, interview skills, job search, planning for the future, surveys, social media. This ONET is a great resource. If you click that and you'll log into that, make a profile, you can find a lot of different career and information on those careers at ONET. Illinois Career Information System, again, it's a great way and resource. You'll have to create a login and sign up for that. That's also as well free. And then of course, my office also, you can come in and see us in person or set up appointments to come see me and have one-on-one consultations. And you can find my information at the very bottom of that page, and my phone number and my email. So hopefully that was helpful. And please utilize Career Coach and other career services resources we have for you here at Shawnee Community College. Thank you.